One last.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
You have no idea. You have no idea how many chances I've given him. You have no idea. I begged him. You think I wanted to send this man to jail? I think you should know, you know me better than that.
You'll get one last chance.
What do you guys have to say? Appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. I can't help but think that this was out of character for you. You seem like a nice guy, but wow. Okay, that's all I'll say
Judge,
about it.
what's his first payment date?
I'm gonna let him start paying $60 a week, and we'll give him a couple of weeks to start that. So you don't have to start until let's see. I'll just make it June 1, okay, sir? So you can start paying on June the 1st. And then again, like if you don't have the money, you can come in here, okay? Anything else, Mr. Slavin? Any questions or anything?
Your Honor is correct. This is not a character thing, because I did ask him about the very same things that you were asking when we were discussing this. And for the most part, it's a blur to him. And he knows that he remembers having used that really bad. He just.
I read that.
And so there's no apology for that. It's just one of those things. And so we just like to thank the court for the opportunity to reprove himself for his character is.
Yeah, I mean, you seem like a nice guy. You do not seem like the kind of guy that would do something like this, but we all make mistakes too. So let's just make sure we don't have this happen again, okay? Best of luck to you. He'll meet with probation before he leaves. Thank you. Griffin, Antonio DeMar Griffin, 26B149826A and B. Ms. Fatillo, did you get an opportunity to talk to the gentleman in custody?
No, is he on Zoom?
Yeah, he's in the Wayne County Jail.
Okay.
So why don't you, so the county can get that case done with? Thank you. Sir, your name?
Antonio DeMar Griffin.
All right, so you met with the prosecutor, right?
Yes, sir.
And you agreed to plead to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, correct?
Yes, sir.
With a drive while unlicensed to be dismissed?
Yes.
And do you understand that if you do that, that the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all of those penalties? And it won't get reported to the Secretary of State. And then if you plead to that, I'm going to go ahead and dismiss the no insurance.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that? Agree to that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form here today? If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and there will be no hearing or trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. You still have the right to an attorney. If you would like one, I will appoint you one at public expense. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Would you like a lawyer?
No, sir.
Okay, to the charge, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you in control of a 2010 Ford that was being operated on Inkster near King
Yes,
in
sir.
Brownstown, March 18 to 26 at 3:51 p.m.?
Yes, sir.
And were you unlicensed?
Yes, sir.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
And anybody forced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Why have you not been licensed, sir?
I had fraud in my name when I was younger. So I never went to go get it fixed or whatever. So when I went to the Secretary of State, they told me that I had a license in my name. And I'm telling them like, well, I had fraud and I didn't have a license. I just didn't go take the permit or whatever. And now that I'm trying to get a better job and do better for myself and my kids.
Let me ask you a question. These violations from 2015, like you had one out of Inkster for suspend, revoke, denied. You had another ticket, unauthorized or improper use of lights in 2017, and then you had 2019 out of Westland. You're not telling me those were not you, are you?
Yes, sir.
Those were you.
Yes, sir.
You got to get a license. I don't know what to tell you. Go talk to him again. You want to do it.
By me going to get my permit, I got my permit now, so I just gotta wait 30 days and I can get my driver's license, and that's my goal. I'm gonna do my best to get my driver's license because I want to get on the straight and narrow path and get a better job at it as well.
Okay. Where do you work now?
I work at Food Bank Supermarket. It's in Easter.
Okay,
And basically, it's like we don't have any benefits. So as of right now, I don't even get vacation pay or anything. So I'm trying to find a better job where I can get all of that stuff, as well as making more money.
all right, you seem sincere about it. Anything else?
No, sir.
100 fines, 125 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 350 or 60 days. Can you pay that today?
No, sir.
How much do you have today?
I just went and got my toothpick.
That's fine, that's fine. Just tell me when you can start paying and how much weekly.
How much would it be altogether? You said 300,
350.
350. Can I start paying maybe in 2 weeks?
Sure. Per week, how much can you pay?
60 bucks.
I'll make it 40. 40 per week. We'll start this beginning on May. I'll tell you what, I'll let you start on June 1st. How's that? If you don't have the money, you call the court and I'll be glad to give you an extension, okay?
Yes, sir.
So all you have to do is call on her before the due date or come in here on her before the due date and I'll be happy to give you an extension, all right?
Yes, sir.
So what I'm gonna ask you to do is, just don't ignore me, okay? You seem sincere. Folks, and by the way, anybody here, if you wouldn't mind filling out one of those public satisfaction surveys on your way out. It's not us doing it. The Supreme Court wants us to do it, and so if you can do that, you're all set. Good luck.
Can I ask one question, sir?
Sure.
What if I got like extra money 1 week? Could I pay a little bit extra?
You just stay on that $40 per week, starting June the 1st. So if you wanted to pay 80 now, you don't have to come in until June the 15th. If you paid it now, you just stay on that path of 40 per week. And if you don't have the money, there's no reason to get all upset about it. You just call the court. I'll give you an extension. I just don't like when people ignore me. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you so much.
I wish you well. Good luck.
Thank you and have a great day.
You too. Thank you. Purnell Lamar Fountain, 26B1502339A. Mr. Zelnick, I had them call and we still don't have the blood results, and I feel like I'm guessing a little bit. I didn't realize this until I read the report this morning. Your appearance? Good morning. How are you?
Great one.
Sir, your name?
Purnell Fountain.
So I guess what I'm inclined to do is I can figure out a day that you're here. There was no accident. I know, but I hate to do this. I would have had them do it yesterday if I would have read the report yesterday. But I still want to know what the blood results were and there was no PBT or anything. So
I
that's,
didn't have at the time of the plea, that's unusual.
well, and I had my recorder, my good assistant here, call over to Brownstown because it says on April 23rd, Sherry Lang from the Brownstown Police Department indicated the blood draw results were still pending, and I had her call this morning, and they still don't have them back from MSPs for, the toxicology.
Well, I mean, that's fine if the officer drives up from Toledo. And
Well,
I don't mind indulging, we're indulging.
I don't mind if he appears by Zoom next time. I'll let him do that.
Can we make a compromise if he comes in person? Would you consider limiting his reporting in person for probation?
Oh, well, they're not gonna, they'll do that with Zoom. They'll have him report on Zoom.
No, we'll come back, and I feel bad he grew up here.
So do I. I feel really bad about it, but I don't want,
If I must, absolutely.
I don't want to guess.
I'm thinking around 17 or 18, but I don't remember. I know that.
Well, I'm gonna let you go down the hall and you can call your office, do whatever you have to do, and we'll set it at your convenience,
Just
but,
pick a new date, Judge.
well, I'm worried about how long it's gonna take them now, if they still don't have them. This is from February.
Yes.
I mean, I don't understand it, but I'm gonna encourage you, to, call the court a day or two before, call probation. In fact, I'm gonna have you call, Elizabeth Wiles and find out, make sure we've got the results. Tell her I told you to call, if you would, like 2-3 days before, and she can check with Brownstown and find out if they have the results. And if they don't, we'll just move it.
Yes.
Okay? Sorry about this. I really,
That's okay, no worries. I just know that the last week of May, the early part of the first week of June, I'm not here. Beyond that.
well then, you know what? Let's just go past when you're here next time. We'll set it in June. After you get back, we should have the results by then, but call Ms. Wilds. What day are you coming back in early June, Mr.?
Back on the 4th, which is a Thursday.
Okay, well, why don't we do the following week, Heather?
Okay,
I don't
The
really need
10th
this on a Brownstown docket day either, but you can pick whatever you want.
the 10th would probably be the best.
At
that following
8:30,
week.
how's that? You want me to make it later since you're driving from Toledo? I can make it 9:30 if you want.
9:30 would be great, but I'm not opposed to that. Thank you.
We'll make it at 9:30.
We're
Actually,
here early anyways.
okay, so
Just early today.
yeah, I can see that, and it was scheduled for 9:30, and he was been sitting back there. Okay, that's what we'll do. Okay, anything else?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. I'm sorry about that. I really am.
Thank you.
Good luck. Thanks. Have a good day, Mr. Zelnick. Cody Dufour. Oh, you got another one? Cody Gabriel Dufour, 26B150274. Okay. Your name?
Cody Newfort.
You don't have a lawyer here today, right?
If I have a court appointed,
I can wait for him, but they're moving to dismiss.
if that's,
I'll just go ahead and dismiss, or you can wait for him, whatever you want.
I'm done with it. I'm done with the board.
Case dismissed, motion to prosecutor. It says prosecutor moves to dismiss, as co-defendant took responsibility for the drugs. Case dismissed. You're all set.
Thank
Good
you.
luck. Call in Ms. Foley Carter.
Mr. Boyd.
People against Robert Thomas Boyd, 25B82557. Morning, Mr. Boyd. How are you?
Morning, sir. How are you?
Good.
To
Your name? Your name?
Robert Thomas Boyd.
All right. Everybody's name over here.
Dr. Harrison. Yeah, for Brown, 7th Township.
Keeper Foley Carter on behalf of Johnstown Township. You did allow me to speak to an attorney this morning, so
I-
Ms. Patillo is representing you.
Okay, I was gonna tell you have the right to a lawyer. So Ms. Patillo will be representing you. Is that what we're gonna do?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. All right, so I just sent her in to take care of one with the county. So it's gonna be a little bit, okay, Mr. Boyd?
Coming now.
Okay,
Judge, I have some updated photos.
yeah, I got a packet. Is this the ones you're talking about?
It's, I'll
Why don't you just hand those up if you would?
go for taking yes.
Thank you. Good morning, Ms. Patillo. Your name?
Yeah, it's Gilpin 82378 on behalf of Mr. Boyd.
So I hope Mr. Boyd and you had a chance to talk at length because, and if you need more time, I will. This has been in an ongoing blight condition that's been in existence here for 25 years, and I've sent him to jail once, I believe, maybe twice,
Go ahead.
because he's just not following directions. Now, I told him on the last time he was in court, which was on March the 25th, I said he was to serve 90 days, credit 10. And that jail start date is to occur today. So technically, he's supposed to go to jail today for 80 days. You have no idea the history behind this. I've done everything I can. So, what would you like to tell me?
So, Your Honor, it's my understanding that Mr. Boyd, chose to represent himself through this matter. I don't think that was very good idea. But I will say this, it doesn't sound like he ever had a viable plan in place to get this stuff removed. It sounds like he just tried to maybe do it by himself. He did get some offers from other agencies to help. I called.
Which he declined.
I'm sorry.
Which he declined.
Right. Well, while we were speaking, I called Veterans Junk Removal Service and I spoke to Eric. Their pricing is $150 to $1,000. We set an appointment for Eric to come out tomorrow morning between 9 and 10 o'clock to assess the situation and to give him a quote. They can also haul stuff away in trucks, and it's a veteran service. So he's not a veteran. Mr. Boyd is not a veteran, but the individuals who work for the company are veterans, so they work off of donations. So I'm assuming the cost wouldn't be very high. So Mr. Boyd was on board. We set the appointment. They're coming out in the morning. I understand that this case has been going on since April 2025, and then obviously years before that. But even with the 80 days in jail, the neighbors are gonna have to sit there and look at this stuff. So.
Well, they could reissue another citation.
Right. So
And I've been trying to explain that to Mr. Boyd for the longest time.
Yeah, but I don't think he really had a plan. He does have somebody at church that's gonna come out every Sunday and Wednesday. So I think if he can get the bulk of that stuff removed by this veterans junk removal service, that may make it less work for the people from church, you know, to remove stuff. I would ask if the court would at least let him get through this appointment, maybe give him a week or two, come back and see if anything has been done. Because Eric, I don't think it would take them that long. Once it's assessed, he gets a quote, they can start removing
I
stuff.
know. Does he have the money to do that?
He does.
It's spending the money I saved for my burial. Spending that.
So. So it's not that he wouldn't have the money, it's just that the money source that he has, I don't think he wouldn't necessarily use that, but at this point, 80 days in jail is. So I know that I'm just on this case, I know there's probably been several chances given, I would just ask one last.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
You have no idea. You have no idea how many chances I've given him. You have no idea. I begged him. You think I wanted to send this man to jail? I think you should know, you know me better than that.
We'll get one last chance.
What do you guys have to say?
Now, I'll start with the good news. Mr. Boyd did obtain a demolition permit. The garage is torn down.
That is good news.
Hasn't gotten the inspection to ensure that it was done properly or safely, but I understand that he's gonna get that done. Unfortunately, the remainder of the order is not compliant with. So the trailer's full of junk, the boat, the inoperable vehicles, the piles of junk, debris, wood are still over the property.
I had on my wood stove back at the beginning of winter. In the middle of winter, I had over 10 face cords. The guy dumped it on the yard out of his truck. I've been using it, and I've been working on this stuff here to get it done. So the wood's still there, but it's just a pile of wood.
I see it.
And
Who,
I've got a young man that lives behind me who's going to stack it for me in my yard. Because I use wood to heat. And it's a half gone down already, so won't take long to get to what's left stacked.
okay, but you got all these vehicles here still too.
Well, he said that the vehicles are licensed and insured. I know the tire is flat.
Oh, yeah.
And be operable, not parked on our approved, surface. So they do need to be operable and parked on the approved surface.
Yeah, it's been flat since the time that we started this.
Well, it's been going down, so
Why are you paying, you're telling me you're paying insurance on all these, how many vehicles you have on there?
3,
You're paying insurance on all those vehicles that are just sitting there?
yeah.
Why?
Because I drive junkers and if one breaks down, I have to get into another one to go to work. I work,
Well, I'm not suggesting you should operate a motor vehicle without insurance. Please don't take me wrong, but it just doesn't look like they've moved.
they move. I put air into one and it'll move.
Well,
I got a new
you
battery.
can't just put air in a flat tire, sir. You have to get the tire fixed or buy a new tire,
Yeah.
right?
You put air back in, they all leak.
Wow.
You know, they're not new cars, they all the tires and anything I have leaks. Part of life.
Judge, I don't think he's ever had an actual removal service to come. Stuff. I know it's probably had, different agencies, but these people have trucks to remove the stuff.
I just want to make sure. These are the pictures you gave me just now, right?
Yeah.
Because I've got other color pictures in here. I just want to double check. Are you sure those are the pictures? And if they are, would you just write on the back the date that those were taken or somewhere in a corner, somewhere on?
Yeah, these, the pictures I took yesterday.
And so that was May the 5th. Would you just write that on the back of those or what have you? Look, Mr. Boyd.
So, then.
Is that my fault? You got it.
All right. This is not a case I ever look forward to handling. You know that? I didn't. Oh,
That shuts it off. The head of shut off.
okay.
Turns on in the front.
I just want you to know, counsel, back on July the 30th, I set a review hearing date for September the 24th, 25, for him to have all these things done. Now here we are. It's in May. We're 8 months after that, 10 months after I placed him on probation. I'm glad to hear the garage is down. Trying to be positive. Would somebody,
That's why I started with the good news first.
would somebody humor me here? Well, how much time are you asking for?
2 weeks to 30 days.
Okay. Give me a date 4 weeks out, Heather.
4 weeks, we would have June 3rd, Judge.
That's in the morning. I'm off in the afternoon that day, right?
I don't have that marked. Did I miss something on that one? Let me double check.
Did I ever do one for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th? Oh, I screwed up.
Yeah, I
So-
don't have anything marked for that.
Well, I'm gonna be off the 3rd, 4th, and the afternoon of the 3rd. So we got to keep that
Okay,
light
so
in
you're
the
off of the PM
Uh,
on the 3rd. Okay.
correct. I'll get you those today. I thought I took care of
Okay.
it. We'll adjourn this to June 3rd at 8:30. So that's going to be a jail start date though of 80 days unless I suspend it. Okay?
Is that just a jail start, or do you want to do it as another review, or just a jail start day,
Jail
Judge?
start / review hearing date. And you'll be
Okay.
here that day, right? Ms.
I
Patel?
think I am here on the 3rd.
Good. That's when we'll do it.
Yeah, just to be clear, that includes everything.
Everything on that list. And I want you to give Ms. Patillo a copy of that. Mr. Boyd, don't go anywhere until you talk with your lawyer further, will you please?
Okay.
Your Honor, Mr. Wayne has a question.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, thank you. Good luck. Do you have a question?
Yeah, good morning. Maybe your question?
Sure.
All right, how are you?
Doing all right.
Is that a plan? A real plan?
Okay, so for Graciosa Township, Sister Council, I have two cases this morning. One is a Board of not last name is Board who has not appeared. That's not an issue. There is another individual named Burke. And the township has an extended offer for him to plead guilty to a misdemeanor. He's in custody. He also has a felony matter. I only mention this. I'm trying to get to a funeral at 11 o'clock in play. I was wondering if that would be okay. Because the one is a failure to appear, and the other one,
Yeah,
in the Burke one, like I said, the
you,
township.
you got that all, I don't know, first.
I've got Burke in there now. I think so.
Let's bring Burke in right now. And you can leave.
Thank you.
Is that what
Yeah,
you got
it's-
it all written up though, right?
I'll go get the
Yes.
file.
Yes, give
Or I
her,
can appear now. It's just, it's at the funerals in Plymouth at 11 o'clock.
well, we're gonna call that first. Heather, bring that guy in, please, Mr. Burke in the county. 11, if you're compliant with the terms and conditions of probation, when you come back, I'll dismiss on motion of the prosecutor. If you plead to attempted larceny from an auto under local ordinance, that is up to punishable by up to 250 fines, 45 days jail, costs are all those. If you plead to that, I am then going to order a dismissal pursuant to the agreement of the following: larceny from an auto, trespassing, and trespassing. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form here today?
Yes, sir.
You plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and there will be no hearing or trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
To the charge, attempted larceny from an automobile, how do you plead?
Guilty.
To the charge, possession of a controlled substance, how do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
Were you in the township of Brownstown at or near 20065 Trentwood Court near Allen in Woodhaven and Brownstown on March the 15th of 26?
Yes, sir.
Were you in possession of methamphetamines?
Yes, sir.
And did you commit a larceny from a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
What did you steal?
There's sections of airline, for airbags, some Peterbilt formats.
Okay, you took those items from the interior of a motor vehicle?
No, sir. This was all from the outside of the vehicle.
Okay. And are you on probation or parole right now?
No.
Anybody forced you to plead guilty?
No.
Plea is accepted to attempted larceny from an auto. I'm dismissing the larceny from an auto, taking the plea of possession of a controlled substance under section 7411. And I'm also dismissing the trespassing. I'm referring you for a screening and assessment. You're going to fill out a questionnaire and be interviewed today. Have you been going to AA? And you have your proof?
Yes, sir.
Have you shown it to your lawyer?
No.
I want to make sure you're going twice a week. Heather, give me a sentence date, please. That will be on,
We can do either May 20th or the 21st.
we'll do May the 20th at 8:30 in the morning, okay? 8:30 in the morning to be here.
He has been going.
Good enough. Keep going. Bonds continued. See ya. Go across the hall. First go down and get your notice, then across the hall, okay? Thank you all. Dennis James Hogan, 26B149108. You've been here all morning. My apologies, Mr. Hogan. Your name? So you stand mute, wait for formal reading? All right, now, your name, sir? Now he's going to plead guilty to driving on a suspended, true?
True.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
If you do that, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 93 days jail, costs are all those 2 points. You understand that? And did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes,
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
To the charge driving on a suspended license, how do you plead? On February 1 of 26, were you operating a motor vehicle on Gibraltar Road at or near 20815 Gibraltar Road in Brownstown?
Yes, sir.
Was your license revoked
Yes.
because of drunk drivings?
Yes, you're
Why were you driving? Where were you going?
Just getting him
Where were you going?
going to get on me.
Are you on probation or parole?
No,
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
Can't drive on a revoked, sir. Looks like you're just doing this and doing this and doing this. I think I told, well, you were in front of me before on one of these, weren't you? A year or so ago? There's only two of us here. Judge Hudson and me. You were in front of me, weren't you? In front of me, weren't you? See if he was in front of me, Heather, and let me know. Anything you'd like to say?
No, you're not.
Do you work, Mr. Hogan?
No. Sorry.
Any, from where?
Portmore.
You gotta go get a license.
He
Was he-
was in front of you, Judge.
He was not?
He was.
Yeah, I thought so. I think I told you not to come back on this, didn't I? That's why you didn't want to tell me. 100 fines, 325 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment. Were you arrested at the time?
No.
3 days community service. I'll give you till June 20th. You can't keep driving on a revoke. That's bad. Or 90 days, or 93 days jail. Do you have the $550 to pay?
Your Honor, my client doesn't have that today. What he was proposed that he can pay $100 today. He only gets paid once a month. He's like to pay $100 a month, Your Honor.
How much you get in your pension?
Well,
How about Social Security?
1,400.
They'll set you up with a date over there. I'm gonna order that you pay 100 a day, 125 per month. I'll start that on, you haven't gotten your, I'll make it June the 10th and the 10th of every month thereafter. If you need more time, call me or call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I'll give you an extension, but you have to take care of this. Stop driving on a revoked. Good luck. Next time, I'm not going to even be that nice. I'm telling you, you can't keep doing that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Good luck. Sarah Burgor, Sarah Ashley Burgor, 26B1498308.
Good morning, Judge. Matthew, Paramedic, Mr. Bedore.
Ms. Burgor, your name?
Sarah Burgor.
She pled guilty to disorderly public intox under section 771.1.
Correct.
Have you had a chance to review?
I have had to review the pre-sentence recommendation with Ms. Bedore, Judge. It is actually accurate. We have the missions correctly.
Ma'am, anything you'd like to say? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have anything you want to say?
I do, Judge. On behalf of Ms. Bedore, she is 31 years old, Judge. She is a single mother of 2 minor children, 5 and 3. Got no significant criminal history. With regards to the needs assessment, I believe it is accurate with regard to the alcohol portion. However, for the drug portion, which is scored a 4, Ms. Bedore informed me that she is on taking prescribed medications under the care of a doctor. She does not use any type of illicit drugs other than marijuana, for which she has a valid medical marijuana card. We are asking the court, Judge, to sentence Ms. Bedore to fines and costs and non-reporting probation for the purpose of evaluating her for the compliance with the 771. Other than that, Judge, other than her prescribed medications for any type of physical ailments and her current mental health, Judge, she does not partake or use any type of illicit drugs.
Anything you'd like to say, ma'am?
I just wanted to apologize just for everything that, me being like out in the public and loud. I do have mental health issues, and even when I get that upset, I just was really upset. I did not mean to be so loud and aggressive or like disorderly and to making anything hard for the police, or I wasn't trying to be a problem, and I know I was, but I do apologize for that. I didn't want to put myself in this situation because I don't go out a lot, and I'm with my kids the majority of the time. I have a daughter who has autism. She does a lot of sleep regression. She's literally all that. I don't go out a lot. I'm with my kids. I'm a full-time mom, and I just honestly wish I never would have even went out that night because I wouldn't even be in the situation right now. And I just wanted to apologize.
I believe she may have misunderstood the officer when he told her to go ahead and go on her way. Instead of going down to the babysitter's house, she went back towards the vehicle that she was in. I think it was just a misunderstanding on her part. I wouldn't know that with regard to the public impact, she was at the legal limit at 0.08, Judge. She was not excessively over legal limit at any point.
6 months probation. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. Excuse me. I hope I don't have any more. Is that it?
I think we have about 5 more, Judge. We're written.
I know I can't, if you change your address, place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as directed. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. However, and you're to submit to chemical testing, PBTs and ETGs monthly. Kratom, poppy seeds, and CBD oils are prohibited. Consuming food or other items containing those substances will be deemed a violation. I will not violate you if you test positive for THC, so long as you have a valid medical marijuana card and provide us with proof. I do want you to continue to attend AA once a week until you're in outpatient treatment. Okay? Until you're in outpatient treatment.
So,
You know what? Hang on, hang on. I'm not going to require outpatient. You attend AA one time a week
thank you so much, Judge.
for 2 months. I won't require outpatient.
Judge, because of her situation with the children and the babysitting situation.
Let me finish. Let me finish. 2 days community service, 16 hours community service by June the 20th. Fines are 100, cost 50, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment, $60 screening fee, $40 in attorney fees, 120 in probation fees. Your total's $495. You pay that, you stay out of trouble. If you violate, you could get 90 days. You stay out of trouble, prosecutor will move to dismiss in 6 months. So you're going to give me a date, the end of October, early November for a review hearing date. Yes, what did you have to say?
I was gonna ask, Judge, for regard to the AA, would the court allow her to appear via Zoom because of the babysitting situation and the minor children?
I don't mean to interrupt. I actually called, I already made calls for AA. I'm going to Unity Church in Southgate, and they allow me to bring my
Good,
kids
perfect,
at 10 a.m.
Okay.
They can sit in another room.
Perfect. perfect, good. Okay, can you pay all this?
So I am currently not working.
Just tell me when you can pay it, how much?
I pay $50 every 2 weeks. My dad is gonna help me. with this.
$50 bi-weekly, I'll start at beginning June 1st, okay? And then you're going to give me a review hearing date, what do you have, Heather?
November 4th.
November the 4th at 8:30 will be your court date, okay? So you're gonna go down the hall, get your review hearing date, go to probation, meet with them. Any questions? Good luck.
Thanks.
Judge, what was the cost? I'm sorry, I missed the cost amount.
I got $495, but I might be wrong. 150, 275, 335, 455, 495, 5. No, I was right.
I just missed the amount that you gave for cost. That was it. That's why I was asking.
$50.
Thank you.
Sorry, no problem. Jackson Farrell, 24B82280.
Can go get some photos?
You can, thank you. Your name, sir?
Jackson Federal.
Who's your lawyer again? Miss Patillo? Who is your lawyer? No, who's your lawyer?
Washington representing the defendant districts.
All right. Miss Foley Carter, your name?
I'm fully part of Grassland Township.
All right. What do you want to say?
Do you have updated photos if I could approach you? The garage is down. I know the last time we were here, the garage came down, but we're kind of at the same place that we were as the last time. There's still a lot of debris in the yard.
You're on, there's the steel door, and there may be some debris associated with that steel there. Again, he's got limited assistance to get this done right. They'll have it all up. The son is here. They coordinated. It'll be up by Mother's Day. Everything will be up and out of it, but they work diligently to find everything else out.
Mother's Day is Sunday.
So that means on Monday, we'll be working on the weekend. So by Monday, they'll be able to report, they'll be able to come take pictures and everything should be nice.
I placed him on probation on July 30 for 12 months. Mr. Farrell, you're gonna get that down. You're gonna get everything taken care of.
Yes.
I'll adjourn it 2 weeks. We'll adjourn review hearing again for 2 weeks, May the 20th at 8:30. Well, we'll make it at 10 o'clock in the morning again, okay? Get it taken care of, will you please?
Good.
All right, good, thank you. Malik Jones, I will keep those pictures in there. And hopefully we won't have to. Malik Jones. 26B150630. Your name?
Malik Jones.
You didn't have a lawyer, right?
Yes, sir.
You're going to just plead to distracted driving. She's going to dismiss the violation of instructional permit, correct?
Yes, sir.
That's what you want to do? To the charge distracted driving, responsible or not responsible. 190 is your total. Original charge dismiss. You can go down the hall and take care of that. You're all sick. Good luck. Wish you well. Sorry that you had to wait so long. Nino. People against Amelia Alejandro Nino. File number 26B149874.
Good morning, Your Honor. PM TOP 82378 on behalf of Mr. Emilio Nino.
He's going to plead guilty to larceny from a motor vehicle under 771.1, right? Your name, sir?
Emilio, you know,
If you plead guilty to this charge, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail. Costs are all those. I'll put you on probation under section 771.1. If you're compliant at the end of the term that I specify, the case will be dismissed. Do you understand that? Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
yes, Your Honor.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
The charge of larceny from a motor vehicle, how do you plead?
Guilty.
On October the 15th of 23 at 143, were you 23163 Brentwood Drive near West Road in Brownstown?
Yeah,
Were you with somebody?
yeah,
Talk to me.
yeah,
Did you commit a larceny from an automobile?
yeah.
What did you steal?
I was attempt. I didn't steal nothing.
They were shaking handles to get the car open.
Why'd they charge him with larceny? You didn't steal anything?
I didn't get nothing. I didn't call it anything. No, sir. I didn't.
How can I take a plea that is charged here? That's what she's got.
I think it's because of the way the statute is worded. But I can go back and ask if we can.
Well, he's saying he never got in the property though, right? He never got in the interior of the vehicle? I mean, I can look under their ordinance here. But it doesn't make sense.
You want me to go grab Kate and Jerry?
Yeah, no, that's okay, not yet. It's he's at 105, 600, right? All right. I know their assault or assault and battery charge is the same. He didn't break in. I don't know, I can take a larceny. Here's what I'm gonna do. You're coming from Allen Park. Are you with somebody?
I'm with my mother, my girlfriend, and my stepdad.
Where are they? Right there?
Right there.
Okay. It's getting late in the morning.
Yeah,
You mind if I adjourn this for 2 weeks? Will that inconvenience you?
kinda. I kinda have work, and this is my second time here.
Okay,
I was hoping to handle everything today.
well, you're gonna end up,
Sorry.
sorry, you're gonna end up having to come back for sentencing though. Call her in, John. Why don't you step right aside there? Well, no, stay there. Ms. Holy Carter, your name? I don't think we can do a larceny, that he didn't even get into the interior.
Yeah, I have according to the report that there was a vehicle that had been gone through, while opening the passenger side front door, there's a glove box to be open. Keys, a sweatshirt, glasses case with glasses inside on the front passenger seat. There was video of the general go.
Did you do that?
Yes.
Then why are you playing this game with me?
I'm not.
So he didn't,
Sorry.
he just didn't take anything, but he was,
I went through the car. I didn't take nothing, Your Honor.
In our ordinance, Your Honor,
I know.
it's getting into the vehicle with the intention.
Right, I agree. But initially, he was telling me he couldn't even get into the car.
Understood.
I don't know why they would say,
Maybe I might have,
Listen.
misunderstood you, and I'm sorry about
oh,
that.
you said you did,
I did get,
slow down. I'm gonna ask you again, of the charge of larceny from an automobile, how do you plead?
guilty.
Did you gain access to the interior of a motor vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you didn't just pull on the handle like you told me with the door being locked and you couldn't gain entry, correct? That's what you told me.
Correct.
That wasn't true, was it?
I'm sorry, I was just confused, Your Honor.
Weak.
Your Honor, to be fair, there were multiple vehicles that they tried to gain entry.
I get it. Good. So you did gain access to one motor vehicle, correct?
Yes.
And you went in there with the intention to commit a larceny. Is that true or false?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, Your Honor.
Anybody forced you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Please accepted. Pre-sentence report I'm ordering, I'll take it under 771. And I'm gonna order a pre-sentence report. And so you're gonna go down the hall, we're gonna give you a date, you go over to probation, you'll be interviewed. You wanna do, what are you doing? What are you doing? I wanna know what you're doing. No, I mean, what do you, you know, you can't do this. That's, for whatever reason, they're charging a lot of these under local ordinance. You want to start getting a felony record, God bless you, good luck. Start getting ready to go to prison.
Pouring like that, Your Honor.
Well, then quit acting like that.
You're right, Your Honor.
You work?
Yes, Your Honor.
Where?
At Millie's Bakery in Plymouth.
How many hours?
I pull 40 to 60 hours every week.
Are you hanging out with the wrong folks here that think about breaking into vehicles?
Maybe so, but
Well, you better,
choices and
well, stop. You better make the better choices then. You got it?
Yes, sir.
May 20th we'll do, okay? 8:30, pre-sentence report. Go down the hall. We'll give you the notice. Then go over to probation where you'll be interviewed, okay? Don't lie to me again.
I didn't mean to. I just misunderstood you, Your Honor.
You-
Sorry about that.
You didn't misunderstand me. Those were your words out of your mouth. I know I'm right. Why do you want to lie about whether or not you lied now?
I wasn't trying to lie.
Get out of here. Powell.
Thank you, John.
Jermaine Malik Powell, 24B146938A, B, C, and 24B147078.
we have it to go P 8237A on behalf of Mr. Charles.
Right, Paul.
All right, so we're gonna adjourn this.
Yes, Your Honor.
What do you, is May 20th gonna be this crazy, Heather? If it is, let's do the,
No, Judge, it's not. We don't have a lot on it as it is right now. So whatever we're adjourning today is
10 o'clock in the, May the 20th,
works.
you be here, okay? May the 20th, 10 a.m., okay? Thank you very much. I wish you well. Go down the hall, sir, and we're gonna give you your paper notice, okay? People against Eshelman. Derek Arthur Eshelman, 26B148944. Could I have Riley Wakeman seated at the table, my right, your left, and Oratoris Johnson? Okay?
We have it to go P 8237A on behalf of Mr. Eshelman.
Sir, your name?
Derek Ashton.
I'm told the victim's here. Who's the victim? You're the victim on this case? Come on up here to the podium. All right, Ms. Patillo, for purposes of arraignment, does Mr. Eshelman stand mute and waive formal reading?
He does, Your Honor.
Sir, okay. Sir, can you tell me your name?
Understand, Hogan?
All right, so first of all, does your client stand mute and waive formal reading?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, this was an assault and battery. Your client was not printed, correct? Or was he? No. All right. So he stands mute, waives formal reading. We're going to address bond. Anything you'd like to say with regard to bond?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Eshelman is employed full-time, at Comer and Cross. He does coatings, concrete floor and coating sales. He has a 17-year-old daughter. I don't believe he has any other criminal history. He is a veteran, Your Honor, so I will be asking for a personal bond.
All right. And your name again?
Understand, Hogan?
So this, I see what happened now. This was at a McDonald's. You were driving while revoked, and somehow you guys got into or at least he allegedly assaulted and battered you. I'm gonna give you a $1,000 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. You must appear in court as directed. You do have to stay away from, you're not to go near the victim, Mr. Hogan. You cannot write, phone, see, text, email, or communicate with him or have anybody else do any of those things for you or on your behalf. No contact with prosecution witnesses. You're not to enter 20815 Gibraltar Road in Gibraltar. You're not to possess firearms. You're not to possess dangerous weapons. So if you have any, you have to surrender those to the Brownstown Police Department within 24 hours. You cannot leave the state, cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. Also, you have to go over and get printed and photographed today by 2 p.m. So you have to go over to Brownstown to get fingerprinted and photographed by 2 p.m. Okay, sir?
Yes, Your
And
Honor.
I'm going to give you an order for prints. We're going to send that over there. They're going to generate all this paperwork. They're going to give you your new court date, and you're going to go down the hall and get all that and then go over to Brownstown. Okay? If you want a court-appointed lawyer going forward, you're going to have to fill out a petition. It sounds like you probably will not qualify, but if you want one, you can fill out a petition for one. May the 20th?
Yes, at
9:45.
9:45.
I'm sorry.
9:45 on May 20th.
Wow, we think alike.
We
9:45.
do.
Have a good day. Good luck, Mr. Hogan. You can come back here that day, sir, and you have to come back. Have a good day. Thank you. Wakeman. Riley James Wakeman, 26B150638A and B.
Morning, Your Honor. The opportunity will be 82378 on behalf of Mr. Wakeman.
Name, sir?
Riley Wakeman.
So this is a leave the scene of a property damage accident. He's first of all, for purposes of arraignment, does he stand mute, waive formal reading?
Yes, Your Honor.
And he understands that this is a 6-point violation, right? And you understand you plead guilty to leaving the scene of a property damage accident. The possible penalties are up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those, 6 points. But then the prosecutor is going to move to dismiss the reckless driving. You understand that?
Yes.
You sign, read, and understand the advice of rights.
Yes.
You plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, to the charge, leaving the scene of a property damage accident. How do you wish to plead?
Your Honor, I believe no contest is marked off for civil liability.
Was somebody hurt?
I don't believe so. Somebody else, yes.
All right. You stipulate I can use the police report to establish a factual basis?
Yes.
You understand everything I said pertains to a no contest plea? A no contest plea is different than a guilty plea, but it has the same effect as a guilty plea. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. You understand the possible penalties?
Sorry?
You understand the possible penalties?
Oh, yes.
You understand all your rights?
Yes, yes, sir.
You understand you plead no contest, you'll be giving up all those rights
Yes, sir.
to the charge of leaving the scene of a property damage accident. How do you wish to plead?
No contest.
All right, I've had that report Mark Peoples 1 with your permission, correct?
Yeah.
I'm going to review that report. Based on my review here, All right, based on my review of the report, I find there's a factual basis. Paul's vehicle sustained minor damage. I mean, I'll still take it. Possibility of civil litigation. Please accept it to that charge. The reckless is dismissed. I don't need a pre-sentence report. I am going to get a sentence date because we have to notify the victim. $1,000 personal bond. You cannot leave the state, cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. You want to go the following 2 weeks, Heather, or you want to stay there?
We could still stay there and put this one at 9:45 also.
9:45 on May the 20th. Make sure probation notifies the victim or whoever's going to do that. All right, Heather?
Okay.
Thank you very much. Why are you standing? Is there a reason you're standing?
Oh, you said, brought my name here with you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, my apologies. You're right. Any questions? Go down the hall. Come on up here, Mr. Johnson. My apologies. Oratoris Brandon Johnson, 26B150198 A, B, and C.
Neon for TOP 82378 on behalf of Mr. Oratiz Johnson.
Attorney Johnson.
Good morning, sir. So he's going to plead guilty under section 7411, possession of a controlled substance. He's also going to plead guilty to resist, hinder, and obstruct an officer. And the prosecutor then is going to move to dismiss the civil infraction charge of expired plate. True?
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
If you plead to resist, hinder, and obstruct under section 771.1, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all those. I will take that under section 771.1. If you plead guilty to possession of a controlled substance, I'll take that under section 7411. He has no prior drug cases, right?
I believe, oh, Your Honor.
What was Nally prosecutor?
Okay. If you plead under 7411, I'll take your plea. The possible penalties again are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, cost through all those. And I will set terms and conditions on both of those cases. And if you're compliant at the end of the specified period of time that I set, both of those cases would be dismissed on motion of the prosecutor. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And do you agree to that?
Yes, sir.
And did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes,
You
sir.
plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights. We're not going to have a trial then. Do you understand that?
Yes,
To
sir.
the charge, possession of a controlled substance, how do you plead?
Yes,
To the charge, resist, hinder, obstruct an officer, how do you plead?
yes,
On February 1 of 26, were you on I-75 near Sibley in Brownstown?
yes, sir.
Were you in possession of a controlled substance?
Yes.
What did you have? Just tell me.
I had some pills.
What kind of pills? Come on,
They were
just tell me what you had.
In the tires of Paul.
Okay, you didn't have a prescription for those, right? That's an opiate, right? You got an opiate addiction. You don't want to be starting on that, man.
He doesn't have an addiction.
it was in a car that I was driving and they was to the person that was fixing the car. I never took it. I don't take pills.
You knew that they were in there though, right?
I told him.
Set up a trial, Judge.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
That's it.
Okay, that's all right. We'll just go ahead and set another pretrial. And if it doesn't resolve, then I'm gonna set it for trial, okay?
Okay.
So that's what we'll do. And Heather, you're gonna white out everything here. And why would you ever come up here in a courthouse and plead guilty to something if you didn't do it? If you didn't know, what if somebody comes over here and puts some methamphetamine on a break under here? Should I come in and plead guilty to possession of methamphetamines?
yeah, I told him.
Did you hear what I said?
Or,
I don't want to know what your lawyer told you.
no, not my lawyer. I was just.
I don't want to know what anybody told you. I don't want to know.
I thought the law in recession was if he was.
Well, what law school did you go to? I don't mean to be a wise guy, but you shouldn't be making assumptions about what the law is or isn't. You know what I mean?
Sorry, sir.
You can't possess something if you have no knowledge it's there, is my point. I'm not trying to be a wise guy with you. I don't want you to plead guilty to anything that you didn't do. That's pointless. This system should be a lot better than that. If it's not, we're all in deep trouble. May 20th at 9:45, Heather?
We could do this one at 10 o'clock.
Okay, 10 o'clock. Okay? And come back that day, and if it doesn't resolve, then we're gonna go ahead and set it for trial, okay? Fair enough, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. Any questions at all?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you very much. You can go right down the hall and get your notice, all right? Best of luck to you. Thank you. People against, Childress. Ryan Christopher Childress, 268, 2698, A, B, and C.
Good afternoon, Your Honor, Michael Faulkner.
Your name, sir?
That's Ryan Schultz.
All right, so what do I have here? I have a C file, animal cruelty. He's going to plead guilty to. That's going to be taken under the provisions of section 771.1. The prosecutor is going to move to dismiss then files B and C, and it indicates on here, no objection to setting aside the defaults and dismissing, right?
That's correct, Your Honor. We motion for set aside the default.
All right, so I'll go ahead and set aside the defaults on those, the 2 civil infractions. If you plead here, sir, to animal cruelty, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs of all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights form?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, if you plead guilty here, possible penalties again are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those, but I am taking it under 771.1. And if you're compliant at the end of the specified period that I set, the case will be dismissed. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, to the charge of animal cruelty, how do you plead?
Yes,
Were you the owner of a dog that was at Senate Drive in Bristol in Brownstown, January 18 of 26?
Yes, Your Honor.
And was the temperatures freezing temperatures?
Yes, Your Honor.
When you say that, that's what the citation means. How cold was it out?
If I'm not mistaken, 10 degrees.
All right. And how long did you leave your dog out? Did you leave your dog out of the house?
I did, Your Honor.
For how long?
According to Brownstown Police,
Well, I don't know. I don't care what the police think. I want to know what you think.
2 hours.
You left the dog out there for 2 hours is all?
Yes.
2 hours, you sure? It was only,
I'm not positive
well, why'd you leave the dog out there for any period of time like that?
because I was merging from working night shifts at Walmart to morning shifts.
And you fell asleep?
Yeah, I hopped in the shower. I got out, thought I was just lay on the bed for a minute and
Fell asleep?
fell asleep.
So looking back on it now, how long was it that that dog was outside?
Like I said, maybe a couple hours.
Right now, are you on probation or parole?
No,
Anybody forced you to plead guilty?
no, sir.
It says several hours. Was it out there several hours?
No, Your Honor.
You had the dog out, it says the dog arrived at the shelter at 1:45. The owner called at 4 a.m. and was given his dog back. So they took the dog, animal control took the dog, right? While you were in there sleeping or whatever else?
Yes, so,
Is that right?
yes.
Are you on probation and parole right now?
No.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, Your
I'm gonna have a sentence date here. I'm accepting the plea. I'm setting aside the default judgments on the civil infractions and dismissing the case. Case is, except for this animal cruelty, which I will sentence him on May the 20th at 9 o'clock. Okay? So you go down the hall, get your notice. I'm not ordering a pre-sentence report. Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, I wish you well. Good luck. We'll see you back here. Go down the hall, and get your paper notice. Are we done, Ms. Foley Carter, I hope? Because I gotta leave.
I think we're close, Your Honor.
Well, I don't want to be close. I want to know. Are we done?
Who are you? Raven Winter. What's your name? Winter. You never checked in with me, Your Honor, and Jessica just asked if he was here. I said no. So you never checked.
I have to leave. I know, but I have to leave. I'm sorry. I have to leave. Go down the hall, give you another date. Heather, give him another date. I'm sorry. I have to.
It's okay. I got
Okay.
Here a second.
Was that it?
Listen.
Are we all set?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go straight to him.
Yes.
Chatting down.
Okay. Sure.
And who do I go through? I think I know
The window.
What am I?
Yeah.
Thank you.
What?
What started as a routine court appearance quickly turned into a serious warning from the judge. A man named Bryant Kinney appeared before the court after failing to show up for a previous hearing. According to court records, he had walked into the courthouse months earlier, but left before his case was called, resulting in even more legal trouble. When asked what happened, Kinney's attorney explained that he had been struggling with mental health issues and had been attending counseling. The attorney also told the court that Kinney had reconciled with his partner and was helping raise their child while expecting another baby. The judge listened carefully, but he wasn't willing to ignore the fact that Kinney had failed to appear. Then came the moment that changed the hearing. The judge agreed to give him a personal bond and even reduced some of the financial penalties if he made a payment that same day. It looked like Kinney was getting a second chance. But before ending the hearing, the judge delivered a powerful warning.